Hello everybody, I'm Chris Solds, this is Bryan Hornbeck, and today we're going to have a rather truthful edition of Box Busters.
This is the moment of truth, isn't
Moment
it?
of truth, UFC style Box Busters. The latest MMA set from Topps. I think it's what, a mid-range kind of price, 65, 75 a box, somewhere in that
that's pretty
range.
reasonable for most sports cards. Well, for most
Three
UFC sets.
Three hits per box.
Zing!
Yes,
And then,
3 hits per box.
What can you tell me otherwise? I think we're talking about some of the inclusions.
Yeah, 3 hits per box, one of which will be a dual hit card.
In every box.
Every box. Either 2 autographs, 2 man autograph man. One of the exciting additions to the UFC autograph family is Christine Cyborg. Many of you might remember her from whooping up on Gina Carano, among other fantastic fights. Her first autograph. Shiny.
Yeah, golden wrappers this time. Basically, I mean, it's not an ultra expensive product. It's got fewer packs per box, 16, I believe.
Yep.
They're pretty darn thick packs, actually.
Well, 10 cards a pack. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and the cool part is, as you'll see here in a second, the imagery of this set's design uses a treatment called HDR photography, which is used often, but in this sport, they look pretty impressive.
Yeah, especially because just looking at the images coming out, I thought they were going to be more of a matte finish.
Yeah,
and these are actually glossy,
yeah.
which is kind of cool.
Which it doesn't. It goes the opposite direction, what you would think, but it looks good.
Right.
And obviously, you know, MMA, you've got lots of guys with tattoos. It's almost the prerequisite, right?
Yeah. I'm surprised one of them haven't tattooed their sponsor yet, but that'll happen.
The HDR technology is where you see those tattoos really pop out. Yeah. Both those cards have a pretty good selection, and also the textures and the movement of things is very amplified.
Here's one of the parallels. I believe there's 1 parallel per pack. There's probably 3 or 4 gold.
This right here, this is fascinating.
Ruby, onyx, diamond.
Check out the detail on that card. His face, the stuff on the cage or the camera lens, his abdomen wrinkles there, the pant, I mean the shorts. There's all kinds of detail there. It's insane. I mean, that right there shows you why they should do this. That's an amazing card.
Yeah, the cards are very sharp. They're returning with the codes you can unlock online.
There you go.
For player chips online. I was excited.
Looks like is it a parallel card in every pack?
Here's a parallel per pack.
Okay, so I did get a gold. Also in my pack, I have a
So angry.
A Showdown Shots insert card and a Showdown Shots
insert card.
Black insert card, I guess.
Oh, nice.
The foil is in black, which it almost looks like it's not even there, and it's serial numbered out of 55 copies. So
I think that might be 88.
Is it?
I think so. They're big on 8s.
Yeah, it's an 8. Never mind. The foil is like scrunched.
Yes.
It's not real sharp.
But yeah, they're big with the 8s, you know, with the octagon.
Octagon, that's true.
Parallels to 8 and 88. Yes, yeah, these images really do capture the emotions on their faces.
That's crazy.
Isn't that fun? I like that.
Just the mix of color, too. I mean, I think one thing in a lot of the past UFC sets, it's in a dark arena, so a lot of the images aren't super bright.
And typically they don't have borders, but with this white border, I think it helps
looks
bring
good.
it out a lot better.
It looks really cool. And it just makes some of the more, you see more detail, like some of the typical action shots just look different. Look at the canvas on that card.
And I think you're able to do that with this kind of technology. Just highlight the things that
exactly. I mean, you wouldn't normally notice the texture to the canvas like that. Uh-oh, look at you.
Here's one of my first autograph. One of my hits is Ronaldo Sousa.
I'm on my second pack because I'm sitting here hung up looking at the cards.
He's from Strikeforce. That is his first certified autograph here.
I think I remember these from the very first UFC set.
They did that a couple times. What do they call those? Continuity
I
sets?
don't know. But
when they
continuity set, or basically a living set.
That's about the 3rd set, I believe, of those. Those are fun. There she is. She's a bad mama jamma.
I think she'd probably kick your butt just for saying that.
I think she'd appreciate it. She's a bad mama jamma.
I'm just saying.
She doesn't look as tough, but that's okay.
That's who?
Candy Perez.
Oh, I have an autograph.
Look at that knot. Crazy. I can't tell who belongs to who.
Yikes. Yeah, I'm going to withhold further comment there.
Smell my knee pit.
How about a first-time autograph of UFC broadcaster Mike Goldberg, baby?
Goldberg, baby.
You can start the Goldberg chant.
Right.
Walk through some pyro. Oh, wait, wrong Goldberg. Immense detail because of the action.
Right.
How about this guy's? You could probably identify some muscle groups
Right.
in that photo.
You can count as
I
vertebrae.
mean, that's
there.
freaky. Here's a Bruce Buffer card, just in case you wanted to read what was on his call sheet. You might be able to now. That's pretty funny. Pretty nice card. It looks like some shorts material. It's definitely not t-shirt. It's not your standard stuff there. Not super colorful, but definitely different and a pretty big name if I'm not mistaken. Uh-oh, I have an Octagon Girl. Sponsored by Bud Light. She doesn't look as zombie-rific as the other one did.
Hey, here's a fun one.
Uh-oh, the blood splatter
I
parallel.
got me a blood red parallel.
What are those number two?
Those are number 28.
Ooh, dang, dude.
Okay, so hooray.
Also sponsored by Bud Light. That's 2 packs, 2 ring girls in a row. I mean, Octagon. What am I saying?
Right. Here I got one of my hits, my dual hit. Is a collision course. Man, I wish I could speak today. Collision course. Dual mem. We've got Yushin Okami v. Anderson Silva.
I mean, this is by far, honestly, to me, I'm not a huge UFC buyer. I've bought a couple boxes here and there.
Hope it takes that headband off before.
This is a nice base set. Unlike some of the other ones, they're just so dark and so tough to see details. Well, this set has a lot to look forward to.
And you get the impression
Segue.
that there you go. With each set, they look at each how they do it and say, what can we do to make this a little bit better? And next thing you know, boom, they make it a little bit better. This one looks like it could be a 3D shot.
You know, I keep calling them ring girls, right?
Yes, you do.
She's a former ring girl, just for the record.
Good for her.
So there we go. I'm not totally wrong with that one. It's rough. It's like, it almost looks like that's the guy's shoulders. I'll say that again. It almost looks like those are the guy's shoulders.
Man, I hope
that
not.
could be hurting.
Hurts real bad.
Yeah. Oh, I got my final hit in the box. It's a dual relic. But I'm too busy looking at all the details on my cards here. Ooh. This might be one of the better potential matchups here for memorabilia collectors. A dual Frank Mir Brock Lesnar card. This was a whooping.
That's some hefty weights right there.
And in fact, let's see if it notes it. First fight, February 2008. Second fight, July 2009. Check that out. Well, this one's nice. It's got HDR spit. And he's not even getting it knocked out of him. He's just, it's flowing.
He's just a little rabbit right there.
That's pretty funny.
This one, it kind of looks like maybe he's
That's a classic
grabbed a really
card.
nasty pom-pom and just started chewing.
Yeah, that is one of the coolest cards in this set because of the hair. It's
the
this,
shoe fits.
Exactly.
Yeah, my last hit was a matte card from Alicio Sakara. All this time around. Not that
3
that's a
hits.
surprise, but they did it again.
And since it's not an ultra high-end set, it's not going to get too expensive for you unless it's immensely popular. If it sells through, then the prices will come up.
Sure,
But
sure.
what did we say? It was as low as $55 a box so far?
Yeah. I think it's supposed to retail about $3.99 a pack, but
Yeah.
you can find them for about $60 out there in the secondary market.
There's a pretty deep autograph checklist, right? There's Strike Force autographs.
Yeah,
to
this
be
is the
found.
first time they've included the Strike Force, so I think the autograph checklist might be up over 100 different fighters.
That might not always be a positive for you in terms of a strong box break, but a lot of variety, a
But
lot
at the
of
same
fun,
time, if
too.
you're a collector with as many first-time autographs there are there, you're going to eat this stuff up. So.
Yeah. Well, I certainly did, and I'm not a big MMA guy, so... So that's all I've got. Any other thoughts?
Go out and get some. It's out right now. Have a blast with it.
Boom. Yeah.
This is
That's all I got, too. So I'm Chris Solds. This is Bryan Hornbeck. We'll see you next time.